So if Owens wanna acquire VQ into their spin car, what is it gonna cost them? South African spinners are taking their builds to another level. And one engine that's becoming seriously popular is the Nissan VQ. These imported V6s are making their way into spin car builds because they offer a combination of power, reliability, sound, and huge tuning potential. But getting a VQ is only the beginning. What does it actually cost to build a VQ setup properly? From the engine itself, to the gearbox, wiring, ECU, cooling, fuel system, exhaust, and all the other parts that can quickly add up. There's a lot more to the build than simply buying an engine and dropping it in. So today, we're speaking to McKinnon Duplessis, who works for Japan Auto Trading and knows these motors inside and out. He's going to break down exactly what you should expect to spend, what you need to budget for, and where people often cut corners when putting in a VQ setup. If you're thinking about putting a VQ into your own spin car, this is what you need to know before you start spending your money. You see, we got Matata in the house, guys. He's part of the Rising Stars. I wouldn't say he's a rising star. He's already a stardust, man.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. We are playing at Wheels and Smoke today, the home of spinning. The Rising Stars presented by Josh. We're having fun today. I had one round, one nice first lap. Planning on going on for a second round. Laat hulle praat, julle ken. Pak hier vandag.
So what car you with today?
It's also another thing, yo. This is my VQ35. Powered by Spatronics Management. And then obviously fully sponsored by Japan Auto. Driven by Travels himself.
Come show us the engine there, please. Because I know a lot of Owens want VQs.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Matata works at Japan Auto. So if Owens wanna acquire VQ into their spin car, what is it gonna cost them?
I am actually busy with the sale now before the interview started. But engine will cost you 40,000. That's a VQ35 import. Very fresh and reliable. And then I'm running the 6-speed original gearbox. There is an option of a cut and weld BMW, but I do have the 6-speed original VQ box, and I have a BMW differential.
So in your other car, do you also have the VQ box, or are you running a BM box there?
I honestly prefer the VQ box. So all my VQs I think now currently is the VQ gearbox 6-speed.
Let's just show you there what it looks like. So you can check there on the gear knob. It's got that Nissan style gear knob.
Yeah.
So
short shifter originally.
Is that 40,000 including that gearbox?
The gearbox is pricey on its own. 40,000 will give you the engine, complete VQ 35 engine, complete, and then the gearbox will cost you about 25,000.
Okay, so it's a bit more costly than the BM box.
Then the
also.
BMW, yes, 100%.
But then you don't need the adapter plate and all
and
of
the
it.
cut and welding, and then also the clutch lasts much longer on the original boxes
So
compared
that
to the BMW
when you buy
box.
the box, is it excluding the clutch?
That's excluding the flywheel, excluding the clutch setup.
Okay.
That will cost you about an extra flywheel, 10,000. It's also expensive, the flywheel. And then clutch setup, that will cost you another about 5,500.
And then obviously that excludes now your radiator. You're gonna have to get yourself a radiator as well.
Yes,
if
for
you're
sure.
gonna do the
And
build.
that, so basically at Japan Auto, you can buy a complete setup for your spin car from front to back. That includes radiators, the piping, the fans, the prop shaft, the differential, the fuel cell, the fuel pump, fuel lines, all of that at Japan Auto from front to back. You can basically come in store from a trusted store and buy your complete setup.
So then the DEF, if it's now a Nissan gearbox, is it a BM DEF or is it a Nissan DEF?
It is a BMW differential because the subframe and everything, obviously it's original BMW.
Okay.
And you modify the prop shaft to fit onto the BMW DEF.
And then obviously you're locking your DEF. No?
Yeah, definitely. It's fun.
So there you have it, guys. It's not just a easy thing. It's quite costly, and then that also excludes your exhaust, obviously, because the exhaust needs to still be done.
Yeah, for sure.
You prefer the side pipe because it's a shorter distance and it sounds better.
It sounds much nicer. And then also a few years ago, if you can recall, my car caught flame at Red Bull Shai Moto.
Yeah.
Mainly also because my exhaust was a rear exit and then fuel leaked and straight onto the exhaust, which created that flame.
Okay.
So I'm trying to keep the exhaust away from the fueling.
So there you have it, guys. You can follow Matata. He's got his own page, but you can also follow Japan
Auto as well, for sure.
They
for
got
any
the website,
inquirings, yeah, for sure, we do have. So on any social platform, it will be at Japan Auto Trading. That's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and then myself, it's McKinnon Troubles on any socials. Thank you for the love and support,
guys. We love this man, we love this man.
And I love you all.
And Babs, he's not here today, he's in East London.
Yeah, the team went to East London for Daryl's birthday bash, and then I decided to stay in Joburg because I really wanted to attend the Rising Stars event today. And it is nice. They actually on their way back now from East London. Pray for safe traveling mercies for my team as well.
Let them talk, guys. Let them talk.
Let them talk.
See, the man is out with his family. I hope that segment was nice and educational for you guys. We didn't speak about the fuel cell or anything yet, but that's another upgrade. You're looking at probably another 3.5 tower on you, and that also excludes the fuel pump, guys.
Yeah, 100%.
Don't forget that.
And then, like I mentioned, you can purchase everything from front to back to complete your spin car from a trusted brand. You can walk in the store at any given day. We will provide you with a full spinning setup from Japan Auto.
Check them out, guys. That's the website, japanauto.co.za, guys.